Didn't know much of love, but it came too soon. And it was me and you, and then we got real blue. Stay at home, talking on the telephone, and we would get so excited and we'd get so scared, laughing at ourselves, thinking life's not fair. And this is how it feels. As we go on, we remember all the times we had together. And as our lives change from whatever, we will still be friends forever. So if we get the big jobs and we make the big money, when we look back now, will our jokes still be funny? Will we still remember everything we learned in school? Still be trying to break every single rule? Will little brainy Bobby be the stockbroker man? Can he ever find a job that won't interfere with her tan? I keep thinking that it's not goodbye. Keep on thinking it's our time to fly. And this is how it feels. As we go on, we remember all the times we had together. And as our lives change from whatever, we will still be friends forever.
Good evening, and welcome to the Stoughton High School Class Night for the class of 2017. On behalf of the students and staff, I would like to thank you all for attending this evening's festivities. Graduates, please remain standing, and I would ask that the audience please stand for the national anthem and the Pledge of Allegiance. The national anthem will be sung this evening by Jonathan O'Day Julian.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
This evening, the Pledge of Allegiance will be presented by Samantha Allison Roan.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Marshals, please seat the audience. At this time, I would like to introduce the senior members of the Stoughton High Choral Program. Please stand and be recognized. Samantha Arnott, Louise Beloy, Jocelyn Brooks, Natalie Castro, Zaria Durant, Kayla Keeney-Hayes, Megan McSweeney, Jada Watson, Anika Boyer, Kayla Medeiros, Angel Camillo, Jay Mallon, Nicholas Rigo, Samantha Roan, Noah Schultz, Shayla Shadeen, Ross Shore, Megan Esco, Jonathan Julian, and Elena DePina. We will begin this evening with a selection by the Symphonic Choir at this time. Thank you. Thank you so much. That was fabulous. At this time, I would like to introduce Dr. Marguerite Rizzi, Superintendent of Stoughton Public Schools.
Good evening. Welcome to class night. Welcome to the parents, siblings, relatives, friends, and teachers. Ladies and gentlemen, class of 2017, this night is for you. It's to celebrate the work that you've done, the accomplishments of your school career, the things you've learned, the ways that you have stretched and grown, the relationships you've made, as well as all of the things that you've enjoyed. It's time to reflect on the many things that you can be proud of and the recognition that you have earned in academics, the arts, athletics, citizenship, and community service. We're all here to celebrate those things with you. We know how hard it is to excel in any of these areas, and we want you to know that we appreciate the effort that you all have put in over the years, and to tell you that we are very, very proud of you for representing your school, your community, and your families in such an admirable and exemplary manner. As you begin your adult lives after graduation, continuing to build on what you have learned so far, we wish you all the very, very best that life has to offer.
Thank you, Dr. Rizzi. And now I'd like to introduce Shannon Erin Flaherty, President of the Class of 2017.
Thank you, Ms. Miller. Welcome to the Stoughton High School Class of 2017 Class Night. It is an honor to introduce Jonathan Podesta, our Vice President of the senior class.
Good evening. My name is Jonathan Podesta, and I'm the Vice President of the Class of 2017. Before I begin, I'd like to thank the following people: Superintendent Dr. Rizzi, Deputy Superintendent Mr. Ford, honorable members of the school committee, SHS administration, members of the faculty, parents, guests, and of course the Class of 2017. I would especially like to thank Senior Class President Shannon Flaherty, Treasurer Colin Cochran, and Secretary Sam Rowan, along with our incredible advisors Ms. Wasik and Ms. Hastings. Working with you has been a wonderful experience, and I can't express my gratitude for having such kind-hearted and dedicated officers and advisors. Thank you so much for everything you do. I've had the pleasure of serving as your class vice president for all 4 years of our time at Stoughton High School. Together, we have accomplished more than I could have ever imagined. We had many successful fundraisers and class events. We had a great semi-formal and an amazing prom, and we are the only Stoughton High School class to have ever won Spirit Wall for 3 years in a row. These accomplishments speak to the magnitude of creativity, collaboration, and devotion that members of the Class of 2017 embody, and for that, I thank all of you. Aside from being a class officer, I've been pretty involved here at Stoughton High School, from sports to the music department to academic clubs and so on. Although I am someone who's an enthusiastic learner and who enjoys being in school, I must say I'm incredibly passionate about my after-school activities. In each one of these groups, I found a community, a close group of friends, and a coach or teacher who I learned from. For example, in my junior year, I connected with a group of kids with whom I could talk politics in the Junior Statesmen of America Club. In the music department, I found incredible teachers and performance opportunities along with my closest group of friends. And while I have always been involved in music, in my junior year, I decided to try something new and join the tennis team. I found an awesome group of guys and a coach that I could have a great time with every day at practice. If I had not been so willing to try new things, I would not be here giving this speech, I would not have found hobbies I love, and I would not have the incredible friends that I do. I know it's a cliche, but sometimes they're true. What I want to convey is this: be adventurous, try things you normally wouldn't, strive to be more outgoing. It doesn't matter if you're going on to pursue higher education, if you're joining the military, or if you're joining the workforce. You will be glad you stepped out of your comfort zone. Who knows? You may even end up on a stage in a dress in front of your class playing Let It Go on a saxophone. But honestly, the people you meet and the lessons you learn from these experiences will have an immense impact on your life. I can say with confidence that getting involved, joining clubs, and doing what I love to do was the most rewarding part of high school. Congratulations, class of 2017, and I wish you all the best in the future. Thank you.
Sorry. Thank you, Jonathan. It is now my pleasure to introduce Caitlin Rose Jung, salutatorian of Stoughton High School Class of 2017, for this year's class night address.
Hello, everyone. I would like to start off by welcoming Superintendent Dr. Izzy, Deputy Superintendent Mr. Ford, honorable members of the school committee, SHS administration and faculty, proud family members and guests, and most importantly, the class of 2017. It's hard to believe that we're only 2 days away from graduation. We've been dreaming about this moment for years, and now that it's finally here, it's quite shocking how quickly time has passed. High school wasn't exactly as I thought it would be. There were no random musical numbers in the halls. Cliques weren't really a thing. Not everyone had their lives figured out, and it was okay to not wear pink on Wednesdays. Between passing classes, playing sports, balancing extracurriculars, and having a social life, being a high school student is tough. Not gonna lie, there were days when I felt completely exhausted and unwilling to do anything. The struggle was absolutely real for me. Yet, throughout all the struggles of physics, staying up all night writing that English essay due at 11:59, waking up early, and trying to maneuver around the wall of people in the hall who don't know the meaning of walking, we've actually accomplished so much. Our spirit walls have always demonstrated our motivation to win. We danced the night away, enjoying our final moments together at prom, and let's not forget our epic lip sync video. Our football team dominated, and the girls' Powder Puff team did a fantastic job. Even though those Bulldogs didn't play a fair game. And all of the other sports teams absolutely crushed the competition. The marching band always put on amazing shows, and the drama department never disappointed with their spectacular plays and musicals. All I have to say is, we love you, Conrad. Throughout high school, we made new friendships, lost some old ones, and sometimes stuck with our day ones. We will never forget these friendships and all of the laughs and memories we've had with our classmates. Sashel, you've been there with me through everything. Tony, you always find a way to make everyone laugh. Amelia, your sassiness is a highlight of every day. And Boomy, your stress about everything makes me laugh because your desire for perfection is something that I strive to have, and I just find it funny how worked up you get about everything. And finally, to my Spanish fam, thanks for making my senior year unforgettable. I'd also like to take this moment to recognize our teachers. Whether you believe it or not, our teachers have gone through this journey with us, guiding us into becoming the best people that we can be. They've helped us learn so much more about the world and influenced our decisions about our careers. For all of their help, patience, and guidance, I would like to truly thank them for everything. The final group that I want to recognize is our parents, guardians, and loved ones. Mom, Dad, you've been so supportive of me, and you always respect my decisions. You've helped me so much whenever I needed it, and you've helped me grow into the person that I am today. Brandon, you've taught me how to be a strong woman, even though I don't really listen to your lessons outside of the house. Your incessant phrase of, you need to stick up for yourself, rings through my mind every time someone asks me something, and I find myself saying yes, even though I really want to say no. Thank you guys for everything. And to all of the parents, guardians, and loved ones in the audience tonight, you are all amazing. I know that your son or daughter appreciates you being here and supporting them as they end this chapter in their lives. Life is all about learning to find a balance between everything that we do and living up to the expectations set by our parents, coaches, and ourselves. I think that my best advice to you about balancing stress is to find time to relax. Even if you have to fall asleep in class, which I don't recommend or condone, but I mean, sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do. You can actually ask Amelia Cochran for advice on this if you want. She has a hotline service where she can assist you with learning how to effectively sleep in class, yet still pass and understand more than most people about what's going on. Her number is 1-800-GO-SLEEP, but the only problem is that if you call, you might not hear a response because she might have fallen asleep on the job. Okay, so now this is the part where I finally conclude this hour-long speech and tell you something inspirational that you probably won't remember. Everyone is going somewhere different where they can watch that sunset over the castle on the hill that my boy Ed Sheeran talks about. You guys are going places that will teach you to make a difference, whether it be at a university or college, in the workforce, in the army, or even at home. All I can say is work hard and try your best, because that is all that anyone can ask for. I think the best thing about life after high school is that the choice is up to you, and sometimes the road not taken is the best one for you. This is the time to make mistakes and figure out who you are, who you like, and how you respond to strange environments. In the words of the great Hannah Montana, everybody makes mistakes, everybody has those days, everybody knows what I'm talking about, everybody gets that way. Nobody's perfect, and no one can expect you to be someone that you're not. I accept all of you for who you are because you are all amazing inside and out, and I truly believe that you can make the right decisions for yourself. I mean, what else is high school for, right? Confucius once said, "Wherever you go, go with all of your heart," and that is what I hope for you. I wish all of you a bright future. You are all capable of achieving greatness, and you shouldn't believe it just because I said it, but I mean, let's be honest, I'm kind of inspirational. But you should believe that because you're all capable of greatness, because you believe it too. Thank you for making my high school experience a memorable one, and I hope that everyone here made yours memorable too. I love you, SHS, for the wonderful friends and opportunities that you have given me, and I love you, class of 2017. Forever a knight at heart wherever I go.
Thank you, Caitlin. It is my pleasure to introduce the Jazz Choir for their performance this evening.
street, my lord. When evening falls so hard, I will comfort you. I'll take no side. Oh, when darkness comes, pain is like a bridge over troubled water. I will lay me down like a bridge over troubled water.
I will lay me down.
I'll be your bridge on troubled water. When you're down, I will carry you like a bridge on troubled water. I will lay me down. Sail on, silver girl. Sail on, silver girl. Sail on by. Sail on by. Your time has come to shine. All your dreams are on their way. See how they shine. Oh, if you ever need a friend, look around, I'm sailing by like a bridge over troubled water. I will ease your mind like a bridge over troubled water. I will ease your mind. I'll be your bridge on troubled water. When you're down, I will carry you like a bridge on troubled water. I will lay me down, lay me down.
Thank you very much. Class night is steeped in tradition. All classes play a role in this celebration. With that in mind, I'd like to thank several people. The freshman class officers, Ms. Gaffney and Ms. Havener, and the freshman class officers for the flowers for seniors this evening. The sophomore class advisor, Mr. Babb, and the class officers for serving as ushers tonight. The junior class advisor, Ms. Turnbull, and the junior class officers for tonight's reception, which follows this program. And the president and vice president of the class of 2018, Andrew Crean and Lindsay Carlo, acting as the marshals for both class night this evening and graduation on Thursday. Yep. Of course, this night would not be possible without the faculty and staff at Stoughton High School for not only guiding, teaching, tutoring, counseling, mentoring, advising, coaching, and caring for your students over the past 4 years, but also for their help and assistance in tonight's program. I'd also like to thank the custodial staff for setting up the stage and preparing our building and grounds for this evening. And a special thanks to Mr. John Manns Jr. and Mr. Christopher Nicholson Mann for their work with the band and chorus for class night and commencement exercises. I would also like to thank Ms. Patty Sullivan for printing tonight's program. And lastly, a special and heartfelt thanks to the individual who put in countless hours of time preparing tonight's program, Administrative Secretary, Ms. Lynn Beta. Thank you, Lynn. And now we will begin our awards and recognitions. I would like to ask Assistant Principals Mr. Michael O'Neill and Mr. Alan Bontier, and Dean of Discipline Mr. Derek Small, to join me on stage to assist me with the awards. The National Merit Scholarship Program Awards are given to those students who scored highest on the PSAT exams taken during their junior year. A letter of commendation is awarded to students who had an outstanding performance on the PSAT. We are fortunate to have one commended student in the 2017 National Merit Program. The recipient of the commendation is Rebecca McSweeney. A certificate of merit is awarded to students who have advanced to the finalist standing in the National Merit Scholarship Program by demonstrating through distinguished performance high potential for future academic accomplishment. This year, a certificate of merit was awarded to Colin Cochran. Mr. O'Neill, Mr. Bontier, and Mr. Small will now present the John and Abigail Adams Scholarship recipients.
Thank you, Ms. Miller. Please hold your applause till all names are called. You noticed I'm not wearing my ID tonight, though. I got you. I got you. The first recipient, Nora Abbas Alamajad. Hana de Holanda Aroja. Lino Michael Azul. Samantha Ian Baudet. Stevens Ariel Bontemps. Matthew Donald Boyle. Angel Javier Camilo. Thank you. Can you please stand when we call your name? I apologize. Thank you. Okay. Thank you. David Anthony Salucci. Amelia Catherine Cochran. Colin Piers Shore Cochran. Alexander Leopold Cohen. Angela Nicole Conley. Leanne Elizabeth Cross. Taylor Nicole Cross. Ilana Hriandia De Pina. Jared Michael DeRosa. Cameron Matthew Doherty. Megan Catherine Doherty. Jennifer Krista Favreau. Jeremy Robert Fishman.
Shannon Aaron Flaherty, Matthew Harkin Gallagher, Janelle Elizabeth Gibson, Cameron Pires Gomes, Nicholas Peter Hardy, Jack Spencer Havens, Corey Joseph Ingmanson, Kristen Marie Jolly, Anthony Robert Jordan, Jonathan O'Day Julian, Caitlin Rose Jung, Connor Joseph Kavanaugh, Tyler Jacques Latouche, Davis Ann McGrath, Rebecca Marie McSweeney, Hannah Catherine Morgan, Luis Filipito Nascimento, Lily Wasim Najim, and Kayla Joanne Oliveira.
Artie Jagdish Patel, Bhumi Dashrath Patel, Majeli Lisby Perez Abreu, Ryan Michael Pierre, Jonathan David Podesta, Kellen Leah Queenan, Janessa Annalise Quintana, Timothy Francis Rake, Samantha Allison Rowan, Joshua Matthew Roos, Noah Daniel Schultz, Shayla Rose Shadeen, Ross Glenn Shore, Ryan Michael Sullivan, Izan Jameer Swain Price, Sophie Bell Tamarkin, Graciela Faith Terrans, Caroline Faith Tobin, Haroon Akusag Washington, Courtney Faith Wiener, Caroline Rose Woodward, and Maria Gianna Yatanis. Please give a round of applause.
Nicely done. You may be seated. Next, we will present the Stoughton High School Achievement Medals. Each academic department at Stoughton High School has chosen an outstanding senior student in the area of study for this prestigious award. As I call your names, will the recipients please come up to the stage and remain here until all have been named. Please hold your applause until all students have been called. Presented to students for excellence in the following academic areas: Business and Technology, Craig Goodrich. TV Drama, Jacob Roman. English, Jay Malin. Instrumental music, Vandy Bontemps. Journalism, Courtney Wiener. Mathematics, Colin Cochran. Natural and Applied Sciences, Rebecca McSweeney. Physical Education, Zaria Durant. Physical Education, Gaudi Gil Fombe. Social Studies, Samantha Rohn. Visual Art, Mackenzie Lally. Vocal Music, Ross Shore. And World Languages, Leanne Cross. Please help me in congratulating the class of 2017 student achievers. All of their names will be placed in the display case outside of the Media Center. Every year, the administration offers a special award in recognition of a member of the senior class that has shown extraordinary school spirit and support for Stoughton High School. The Black Knight School Spirit Award is presented to a student who has cheered on their classmates through every stage and season of competition in every venue. This year's winners can be found at any event at or outside of Stoughton High School. We are pleased to honor Kellen Queenan and Ross Shore with the 2017 Black Knight School Spirit Award. Just want to mention that Kellen is single-handedly responsible for our first spring pep rally that we had here this season. There may or may not be embarrassing video of the four of us, of that spirit activity, but it was a great time. The NCTA Future Educator Book Award is presented to a student planning to become an educator. This year's recipient is Leanne Cross. Leanne, please come forward to accept your award. Once again, in 2017, many Stoughton High School seniors succeeded in performing very well on the national exams. As your name is called, please stand and be recognized. Please hold your applause until all names have been called. In Latin 4, Hannah Morgan earned a silver medal, achieving magna cum laude on the national Latin exam. In Latin 2, David Torrego earned a magna cum laude award on the national Latin exam. And in Latin 1, Taina Oliveira was a gold medal winner, achieving summa cum laude on the national Latin exam. Nicely done. You may be seated. Connor Kavanaugh received a Laureate National and earned the bronze medal and a certificate, and Marco Antunes received mention honorable on the Level 5 National French Contest. Connor and Marco, please come forward to the stage to accept your awards. Step Up to Excellence is a program that offers support and experiences designed to broaden students' horizons. Step Up utilizes mentors who are selected from the faculty and pairs them with students. The mentors then create a smaller learning community that motivates and supports students from their sophomore year until their graduation. Through this program, students gain an increased sense of character, community, and leadership. This year, Step Up is graduating 4 seniors. As I call your name, please stand and be recognized. Lubinsky Lucas, Lily Noe, Janessa Quintana, and Anne Seychelles Thibault. Thank you. You may be seated. The College Board recognizes students that receive an average score of at least 3.25 on AP exams taken and scores of 3 or higher on 4 or more of these exams. The 2017 AP Scholars with Honors are Amelia and Colin Cochran. Please stand and be recognized. The College Board also recognizes students that receive scores of 3 or higher on 3 or more AP exams as AP Scholars. The 2017 AP Scholar is Rebecca McSweeney. In fact, Rebecca had a perfect score of 5 on all 3 exams. Under the direction of Miss Linda Cicatelli, the DECA program has grown in leaps and bounds. Our students continue to achieve at high levels through competition. At this time, I would like to recognize the senior members of our DECA program at Stoughton High School. Please stand and be recognized when I call your name. One-year members, Isabella Klaus, Alexander Cohen, and Maeve Curtis. Second-year members, Riley Bagley, Jamie D. Bernardinis, Megan Iesco, Shannon Flaherty, Tyrell Latouche, Taina Oliveira, Roshni Patel, Melina Pinto, Courtney Wiener, and Maria Utanis. Additionally, Janessa Quintana, who received a National Leadership Academy Award, Timothy Rake, who received a top 10 in state competition, and Ali Swartz, who received National Leadership Academy Award. Third-year members, Ryan Buresh, Amanda Gallant, Artie Patel, Matthew Gallagher, and Jordan Lazarian. Additionally, Kaylee Ferreira, who competed at the international level, Jacob Treber, who received National Leadership Academy Award in 2016 and 2017, and then fourth-year members, David Salucci and Craig Goodrich. Craig was also an international DECA winner and competitor in the 16-17 school years. Nicely done. You may be seated. Under the direction of Mr. Tim Norton, the Destination Imagination program has also grown in leaps and bounds. Our students in this program also continue to achieve at high levels through competition. At this time, I would like to recognize the senior members of our DI program at Stoughton High School. Please stand and be recognized as I call your name. Ryan Delinsky, Cameron Carpenter, Zach Ferreira, Hannah McDonald, Melina Pinto, Matt Leahy, and Justin Kelleher. Justin was a one-time global finalist, and the following students were two-time global finalists in their various categories: Amanda Gallant, Ross Shore, Lily Noe, Sophie Tamarkin, and Graciela Taranas. Congratulations. Next, I would like to call to the stage Ms. Hillary Mall, a Stoughton High School English teacher and Army veteran, to make a presentation to the seniors who have enlisted in the armed forces.
Settle down, settle down. Hi, good evening. Several years ago, a member of the Stoughton community decided to recognize any member of the graduating class who was enlisting in the military. At this time in this country, only 1% of graduating seniors enter the military. Those who do join typically do 3 or more deployments overseas to 150 different countries, including Iraq, Afghanistan, Pakistan, Yemen, and places in Eastern Europe, and other places that we can't tell you. One of the members being recognized tonight has already gone to boot camp, and he has a stand-in here tonight, Bobby Shaughnessy. But I've asked 2 graduates from Stoughton High School to join us tonight. Master at Arms Dom Evangelista. He is from the class of 2014 and also Airman First Class Heather Pernock, class of 2015. I am very proud to be up here tonight to honor the 5 Stoughton seniors from this class who are enlisting. These young men display courage, commitment, and a willingness to make sacrifices so that we, you and I, can live in this free and safe country. And I'd like these young men to please come to the stage. Bobby's already here. So if Tyler, Matt, Jay, John, come on, where are you? They look good, don't they? I was told that the awards would be for $500 each, the scholarships, and apparently that was a lie. I was passed a note a few minutes ago saying that each of them is getting a $700 scholarship. On the note, it also said, "Go get 'em, baby." I'm not sure who's that's to. Okay, so the first check, Heather? Where's Heather? The first check is going to Tyler Cassidy, who is joining the Air National Guard. The next recipient is Matthew St. Clair, USMC. And my favorite branch of service going into the Army is Jay Mallon. And who knew John Lessa is going into the Coast Guard? It's a tumultuous time to watch your child or your grandchild leave and go into the military right now with what's going on in the world. So I would ask that the students, the graduates, and the community reach out to these young men and their families. If you see them in the supermarket, say hi, how you doing? It's stressful. And accepting on behalf of Bobby is his mother, Pauline, if she could come to the stage, please.
Thank you very much. At this time, I would like to ask Teacher and Golden Night Committee member Mrs. Patricia Foley to the stage to help me tonight in presenting the Golden Night Awards. "2017 marks the 23rd anniversary of the Golden Night Awards, established to honor members of the graduating class who have demonstrated outstanding qualities of character, leadership, and service to the school community. Each year, members of the staff are asked to nominate seniors who deserve recognition for their service and commitment, as well as for their exemplary personal qualities. The teachers and administrators serving on this year's Golden Night Committee had a difficult time choosing 5 finalists from a list of truly outstanding nominees. But we know you will agree that the class of 2017's Golden Knights embody some of the best qualities and represent some of the finest traditions at Stoughton High School. Once again, the Stoughton Cooperative Bank has underwritten the cost of the trophies and plaques. Presentation of the Golden Night Awards has become one of the highlights of class night, and we are grateful for Stoughton Cooperative's continuing support. Thank you, Mr. Louis Fortina, the President. And now it gives me great pleasure to present the 2017's Golden Night recipients. Mrs. Courtney Sasson of the Science Department describes the first recipient of this year's Golden Night Award as a natural leader with outstanding character, leadership, and service to the community. I admire his motivation, drive for success, and enthusiasm. He is a mature, personable, and motivated student who consistently stands up for what he believes in and is not afraid to work hard to reach his dreams. This Golden Night recipient is reliable, mature, and thoughtful, adds Mrs. Janine Ruscioni of the English Department. Miss Alex Loud, also of the English Department, describes him as an active citizen of the world, always prepared, never makes excuses, and confident. He was also nominated by Mrs. Winnie Dillon of the Science Department. He knows what is important in his life and in the role he plays in the lives of people around him. He has tutored many students, helping them not just pass the test, but to appreciate learning and what it can mean to them. Mrs. Dillon describes David as an exemplary individual who has and will make Stoughton High School proud in the years to come. David Salucci. Every accomplishment starts with a decision to try. A quote by Gail Devers is how Mrs. Amy Scalane of the Social Studies Department summarizes the second Golden Night recipient's tranquil yet observant demeanor and calm, unswerving attitude towards his schoolwork. He is an excellent student and quite modest. He does not trumpet his achievements or ask for recognition. He simply keeps going. Mrs. Kim Kellogg of the Mathematics Department writes, "He was a strong leader and filled a void very few people in this building could. The piece that most impressed me was that he stepped in without being asked and wasn't looking for anything in return. He helped out because he could." Extremely helpful, knowledgeable, are words that came to mind as Administrative Assistant Miss Lynn Beta described this student in her nomination. Mr. Thomas McCormack of the Business and Technology Department also nominated this student. Mr. McCormack describes this Golden Night recipient as responsible, hardworking, and respectful to teachers and students. Corey has proven to be a wonderful addition to our IT department and should be honored with the Golden Night Award. Corey Ignamanson. The third Golden Knight Award recipient is a pleasant, hardworking young woman with a very bright future, writes Mr. Mike Amore of the Mathematics Department. She is a model of respect, of integrity, and of discipline. She exemplifies everything that we at Stoughton High School hold dear, adds Mr. Joe Donovan, also of the Mathematics Department. Miss Caitlin Conlon of the Social Studies Department describes this Golden Knight recipient as a phenomenal person, kind, and open-minded. She makes all those around her feel comfortable and willingly goes above and beyond to help her classmates. She will, without a doubt, make a difference in this world with her natural brilliance and kind soul. Incredibly kind, prepared, focused, and hardworking are just a few of the words that came to mind as Mrs. Liza Farquharson of the World Language Department described this Golden Knight recipient. Miss Lauren Fiddler of the English Department also nominated this student. She is quick with a smile and a positive word of encouragement to a friend in need, quietly working behind the scenes to ensure not only her success, but also those around her. Her example sets such a positive and collegial tone that one cannot help but notice her and admire the effort that Caitlin brings forth each and every day. Caitlin Young. Mrs. Jamie Regan of the Social Studies Department nominated the fourth Golden Knight Award recipient. He is hardworking and one of the most respectful students that I've ever encountered at Stoughton High School, writes Mrs. Regan. This recipient understands that nothing is handed to him in life, but rather success comes from working hard and making connections with people. He is kind, genuine, and modest, despite his numerous achievements. He throws himself into helping others through community service because he loves to see others happy. Miss Jill McKay of the English Department describes this Golden Knight recipient. There's a genuine goodness in him that cannot be learned. Whether volunteering at a camp for children with a life-threatening illness or simply helping a fellow classmate with a problem, he gives himself freely and without reservation. His quiet and unassuming nature belies his strength of character. It has been a blessing getting to know him and see him grow as a student and young man with endless potential, writes Miss Deb Parker of the Special Education Department. He is an extraordinary young man who has a passion for helping others. He does not look for fanfare or recognition. It is just who he is. He has a tremendous work ethic, always pushing himself to give more and work harder. He is a well-rounded student with a remarkable skill set and great moral character. This Golden Knight recipient continues to impress me with his academic and his athletic and his volunteering commitments, add Mrs. Susan Rockwood, formerly of the English Department. Lou embodies the Golden Knight spirit. Lubinsky Lucas. Mrs. Kim Kellogg of the Mathematics Department describes the final Golden Knight Award recipient as a consistent worker who very much leads by example. She is very personable and wants to help her classmates in any way she can. Mrs. Amy Scalane of the Social Studies Department adds, she is a ray of sunshine in a sea of cynicism. She is relentlessly pleasant, never complaining. Her demeanor in the classroom was always as positive and affable as her ever-present smile. Miss Lauren Fiddler of the English Department describes this Golden Knight Award recipient. I know that her positive attitude is one that is occasionally difficult to uphold, but that it comes from a deep-rooted desire to see and do good in the world. For this exceptional attitude and for sheer diligence and determination, she is an outstanding and worthy candidate for this honor. Miss Fiddler continues, to anyone fortunate enough to meet and work with her, she is unforgettable. Her drive to succeed, her passion for art, her impeccable work ethic, and her continued dedication to her family and community speak so loudly about the caliber of person she is and will become. Maria is an outstanding example of what we hope to cultivate here at Stoughton High School. Maria Yatenis. Your 2017 Golden Knights. At this time, I'd like to call to the stage the Senior 2017 Yearbook editors, Christina Gellin and Max Terpich, to present this year's yearbook.
Okay. Okay. Hello, class of 2017. We made it. Woo! I'm Christina Gellin.
I'm Max Tierpich.
And we are the editors of the 2017 yearbook. Before we present the yearbook to Ms. Miller, we would like to thank the administration, the class of 2017, the rest of the yearbook staff, and most importantly, our advisor, Ms. Riley. Thank you for letting us shove the camera in your faces and for stepping out of your comfort zone for unforgettable pictures. Without all your help, we would never have been able to create this yearbook.
The title of this year's yearbook is Nightfall, based on the theme Mission Impossible. We chose this theme to capture the drive and determination that we've demonstrated over the past 4 years in an effort to complete our mission, graduation. Although our mission at Stoughton Public Schools is over, we are beginning the most important mission of all as we embark into our futures.
Senior year is a year filled with memories that you'll never want to forget. Through the pages of this yearbook, you will see these memories, beginning from Oscar night and stretching all the way to senior week. We will always cherish the memories captured in this book.
Yearbooks will be distributed on Thursday in the cafeteria after graduation rehearsal. The additional part of the yearbook, called the supplement, which includes pictures from tonight, prom, and graduation, will be mailed out to all of you over the summer. Christina and I, along with the rest of the yearbook staff, would like to congratulate everyone and wish you the best of luck in your future endeavors.
Thank you, Max and Christina. At this time, I'd like to invite to the podium the officers of the class of 2017, your class president, Shannon Flaherty, your vice president, Jonathan Podesta, your secretary, Samantha Rohn, and your treasurer, Colin Cochran.
Good evening, class of 2017. As your class officers, we'd like to take this time to thank the individuals who contributed to make our past 4 years so wonderful and memorable. Ms. Wasick, without your exceptional organization skills, I do not know if our class would have been as successful as it was. Ms. Hastings, although you joined us during the beginning of our junior year, your commitment to helping our class has been extraordinary. We would like to give Ms. Wasick and Ms. Hastings each a Vera Bradley lanyard to make wearing their IDs a bit more fun next year. We would also like to give them each an Alex and Ani bracelet with a Path of Life charm to represent the important role they played in our class's journey. The knotted design is meant to remind us that we are all connected and will remain that way no matter where life takes us. I know each of us will miss visiting your rooms for a countless number of class meetings and receiving a countless number of emails, but we can't thank you enough for all the support you've given us the past 4 years.
We would also like to take this time now to present our class gift. Our class will be donating a podium to be used in the auditorium of the new school. On the front of the podium, there will be an engraved plaque noting our donation. We hope that this podium will be used by students and faculty in the coming years and will allow our class's legacy to live on in the new building.
On behalf of the class of 2017, we will also be donating $1,000 to a food pantry here in Stoughton, St. Anthony's Free Market. We thought this was the best way to show our gratitude and support to the Stoughton community, which allowed so many of us to thrive. We will also be donating $1,000 to UNICEF USA, an organization which supports the United Nations Children's Fund's work, helping to save children's lives throughout the world. They provide healthcare, immunizations, clean water, nutrition, education, and so much more. Since we were fortunate enough to grow up in the wonderful town of Stoughton, we found it appropriate to contribute to improving the lives of children less fortunate than we are.
Last but certainly not least, we would like to thank you, the entire class of 2017. Thank you for all the time you volunteered, helping with class events, and for all the school spirit you had during each Spirit Week and during Senior Week. And if you're saying to yourself, I didn't do any of that, hey, take a thank you where you can get one. But for real, thank you all for being incredible classmates and friends. And never forget, who's mean? 17. Who's mean? 17. That's right.
And now I'd like to introduce your class advisors, Ms. Brittany Wasick and Ms. Emily Hastings.
Thank you, administration, honored guests, families, and of course, the class of 2017. We would like to begin by acknowledging and thanking your class officers. These 4 students have worked tirelessly for the past 4 years to help raise money, coordinate meetings, and put together so many of the wonderful events you have experienced throughout your time here at Stoughton High.
Over the past 4 years, we have worked closely with these officers and many of their fellow classmates, and we can honestly say that they have truly made our jobs as advisors more enjoyable. With each new event, we are left in awe of their commitment to the spirit of this school and to your class as a whole. They are mature when working with their peers, engaging with the community, and respectful towards their teachers. As officers, they have led your class to victory 3 years in a row in Spirit Wall, a feat that has never been accomplished before. They oversaw a successful final Powder Puff game on the original football field. They organized Junior Semi, Oscar Night, Mr. SHS, and your class trip. And last but certainly not least, they put together the beautiful senior prom you enjoyed last week. We are so proud of the responsible young adults that they have become, and as a token of thanks, we have a gift for each of them on behalf of the class and as the advisors. So your president, Shannon Flaherty. Your vice president, John Podesta. Your secretary, Samantha Rowan. Sorry, I'm in your way. And your treasurer, Colin Cochran.
The class of 2017 is the class that I began my teaching journey with here at Stoughton High, first as a student teacher. This class is extremely special to me, and I feel so proud to see how all of you have grown. I believe you will have a positive impact in the future, whatever path you may choose. As you all stand before me, I will always remember the humor, generosity, and kindness that you have shown each other and myself. Although graduating may seem like a goodbye, I hope that you feel excitement and comfort in knowing that so many people support you and truly are so proud of you. Congratulations, good luck, and enjoy.
Four years ago, I entered Stoughton High School with your class for the first time. As a previous middle school teacher, I too left a comfortable home at OMS for the new journey of the high school. For 4 years, I have watched you grow as individuals and as a class, and I hope that you are all proud of the accomplishments that you have made along the way. Standing here today, looking at you in your caps and gowns, I want to remind you that although this may seem like the end of a long road, it is truly only the beginning. This is the beginning of new opportunities, the beginning of exciting places to travel, the beginning of new friendships to come, and the beginning of so many lessons to learn. As your class advisor, I hope that you embrace each day and experience with as much passion and commitment as I have seen you display over the past 4 years. And always remember that no matter how far you go, you will always have Stoughton to come home to. The students, faculty, administration, advisors, coaches, and friends sitting along you today have all helped lay the footstones along the path that have led you to this point right now. And as you walk across the stage on Thursday, you will begin to step out on your own. I hope that you remember where you came from, but that you never shy away from the road ahead, no matter how frightening or unclear it may be. You have been a pleasure to work with and a joy to watch grow. I am so proud of you and excited to see the different paths that the class of 2017 paves in the future. Thank you for giving us the opportunity to be your class advisors and to allow us to have a part in your time here at Stoughton High School. We wish you the best of luck. Congratulations to the class of 2017.
Thank you. And now for a final vocal selection, I please welcome the symphonic choir, jazz choir, and choral members for the seniors' last performance. And lastly, for the moment that everyone has been waiting for, I am pleased to present the class video for the class of 2017. A special thank you to Mr. Bechet, Stoughton Media Access Cable, and the Video Production 3 class for producing this video. This is a shortened version of the video yearbook that the graduates will view at Party All Night Long. And just give us a moment as we reset the stage. Thank you.
Bye. Have a good life.
To my favorite class and the class that I started with.
Love you guys.
Don't forget, you're going to be freshmen next year.
all the pain of yesterday. I know my kingdom awaits, and they've forgiven my mistakes. I'm coming home, I'm coming home. Tell the world I'm coming.
I'm back where I belong. Yeah, I never felt so strong. Hey, I'm back, I'm feeling like there's nothing I can't try. And if you with me, put your hands high. Put your hands high.
You haven't lost a life before.
Hey.
This
And
one's
if
for
you
you.
with me, put your hands high.
Your dreams are filled, you're rocking with the best.
Hey.
I'll be on soon.
I hear the tears of a clown. I hate that song. I always...
Who's to say what's impossible they forgot? This world keeps spinning, and with each new day I can feel a change in everything. And as the surface breaks, reflections fade, but in some ways they remain the same. And as my mind begins to spread its wings, there's no stopping curiosity. I wanna turn the whole thing upside down. I'll find the things they say just can't be found. I'll share this love I find with everyone. We'll sing and dance to Mother Nature's songs. I don't want this feeling to go away. under the lamppost back on 6th Street, hearing you whisper through the phone, wait for me to come home.
Well, you can tell everybody. Yeah, you can tell everybody. Go ahead and tell everybody. I'm the man, I'm the man, I'm the man. Yes, I am, yes, I am, yes, I am. I'm the man, I'm the man, I'm the man. I believe every lie that I ever told. Paid for every heart that I ever stole. I played my cards and I didn't fold. Well, it ain't that hard when you got sold. Somewhere I heard that life is a test. I've been through the worst, but I still give my best. God made my mold different from the rest. Then he broke that mold, so I know I'm blessed. Stand up now and face the sun. Won't hide my tail or turn and run. It's time to do what must be done. Be a king when kingdom comes. Well, you can tell everybody. Yeah, you can tell everybody. Go ahead and tell everybody. I'm the man, I'm the man, I'm the man. Well, you can tell everybody. Yeah, you can tell everybody. Go ahead and tell everybody. I'm the man, I'm the man, I'm the man. Yes, I am, yes, I am, yes, I am. I'm the man, I'm the man, I'm the man. I got all the answers to your questions. I'll be the teacher, you could be the lesson. I'll be the preacher, you be the confession. I'll be the quick relief to all your stressing. It's a thin line between love and hate. Is you really real or is you really fake?
I'm on my way, I'm making it. I got to make it show, yeah. So much larger than life. I'm gonna watch it growing.
You're unbelievable. The things you say, your purpose just give you away. The things you say is what I love you more. The things you say, your purpose just give you away. The things you say, you're unbelievable. You're so unbelievable. You're unbelievable.
Color, 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 color.